dawned on me that you ain't coming back. I've lost my chance to see us find our way back. And in the end, amidst these trying times, I'll always try to find you. I'll lie to you to find the truth that you hold back. So stay with me. You know that I'll follow. I can't breathe. Together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms, and we'll start again. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart.
My bad. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart. I've got to unmute my mic, haven't I? Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Chaz Draco Media. Welcome to Gran Turismo 2. I got so obsessed with singing that song as part of the intro that I muted my mic and then forgot to unmute it. How are you all doing on this wonderful Monday night? We're here to attack, well, another endurance race. And last time out, we did a race at Grand Valley, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. A hell of a lot of fun. And to be honest, it was just nice to sit around and have a chat with everyone. My camera's a bit far over to one side this evening, so I'm going to move it back to where it normally is. Don't know why it was quite that far over. The car for tonight is a good one. The car for tonight is a very good one. It's the receding hairline model of the Nissan Nismo 400R. The Nissan R33 Skyline. Beautiful thing. We did it up slightly throughout this playthrough to 420 brake horsepower. And as you can see, I mean, look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. We are going to have a look at the information on it, though, because I was going to do this on racing hard tyres. And I think... we do have sports tyres. I think it could be quite the interesting situation to see how it survives on those. What do you reckon? I'm not sure it'll do the business, to be honest with you. I think we ought to spend a bit of the very little money that we have and get some racing hards on that instead. Can you all hear me now? Good to see you, Matt, Niall, and of course, YouTube's John Munro. There he is. You absolute superstar, you. I hope you're doing all right, mate. Matt and Niall will be appearing in a video of mine, actually, coming very soon on my YouTube channel. I can't remember the exact date. I think it's in about 4 or 5 days that is due to go live on my channel. Let's go. Do we go for racing hards? I think we should. I think if I risk the sports tyres at this point and then they're absolutely terrible, then we're going to spend a lot more time doing this race again, aren't we? So we go into the endurance category, and there you go. You can see last time out we won the Grand Valley 300 kilometres. I do have a date for the Seattle 100 miles as well. I was going to do that on the 27th of January, so in just over a week's time. We're going to take that one on as well. I'm going to record a few episodes between now and then so we can give that a crack. But we need an International B licence for this one, and the horsepower limit is 591 horsepower. You win 500,000 credits for this. It's actually become my favourite circuit in the game. Well, ish, except for Tahiti Road. I do really like Apricot Hill, so it's not so much a painful ride, this one. Anyway, we ready? Let's do it. As mentioned last time, this is something that I cut out a lot, is the loading times from session to session. I don't think we need to do a test run or anything, do we? No. Let's just go straight into it. Going to get my thumb ready because it's going to be killing. Oh, it's a rolling start. It's going to be killing after about 10 laps, this is. I better sit comfortably as well. Because we're in for the long haul now. We don't have so much of a power advantage over the other cars in this race. That's something that I did test beforehand, because in the previous race at Grand Valley we were absolutely slapping the opponents in a straight line, and in this one we just want to outdrive them. I think there is a TVR Griffith in this race as well. There's a big purple Jag. There is a TVR Griffith, and is that a BMW 850i? And a big yellow Supra. So funnily enough, the two Japanese imports are big yellow beasts. Oh, that's an absolute mugging. That is an absolute mugging off the start. 50 laps around Apricot. And somebody's off. Look at the map. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can see the map. Because I'm clever and I've set this up well. Just here, there was somebody off, and there's someone at the back of the pack already. Starting well though. Has everyone gone off? Looked like everyone went off for a sec. Clearly not. Oh, that's not going to be good for the tyres. I fear there may be a car here that really sucks. Oh god. Maybe it's mine. I can't figure out who it was that went off though. We'll have to try and sort that out as it goes on. Somebody definitely went off during the S's. Well, that's one lap in the books already. And it's not a ridiculously long lap around here. It's 1.5 minutes. Can you hear me now though? Can you hear me and everything alright? Not seen any comments since Matt said he couldn't hear me. Do love that section. The car's making a weird noise in low revs. Almost sounds like a traction control noise, like it's got this rattle to it. Do love this thing. Yes, Med. Can hear Med. Seems like forever ago since we got this car, actually, doesn't it? Look at the speed. It's not as sideways as the... Oh, another car's been off at the S's by the look of it. It's not as sideways as the Griffith would have been. So we probably are actually going to walk this one, admittedly. Unless... Do we start again and go on sports tyres? Yeah, I think while we've got the chance, we're going to go again and go on sports tyres. If they... Yeah, okay. I forgot that the game does that. I know we've wasted a bit of time, but it's only a few minutes, isn't it? We're only doing, what, 2 laps? Let's go and... Oh, actually, to be fair, we have the sports tyres, so we can go... Yeah. Yes, John. Yes, John. Going sports tyres is a good call. Let's go for sports tyres. Wait, what was that? Oh, it just said power restricted to 591, as if the tyres are going to make a difference. Racing brakes. So we're going to be alright on the gears, and on the brakes. Oh! Oh, we don't have the racing one, so yeah. Alright, let's try again. Sports tyres, so we might shred these to bits. But let's just hope that it levels the playing field a little bit more. Oh, yeah, we've got a completely different list of cars now. Oh, no, is that a Ford GT at the front? Oh, no. Now, I did read into this, and it did say if you go up against... If you choose what cars you're up against, you might get a Ford GT if you're unlucky. We've got an NSX, a Corvette, 2 Ford GTs. Has anyone ever seen that? 2 Ford GTs. Right. Heck. Now, these tyres, I mean, it floats around like mad on these tyres. It's sideways. We are winning, which is nice. However, Ford GT, that's going to be a pain in our backside, isn't it? Look at it. Especially if we shred these tyres. Oh, God. Oh, the grip is nil. So the Ford's got probably about 2 gears, but the speed of it, oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to have to outdrive the AI, which isn't hard. Just as long as I don't outdrive myself. This could be really entertaining. This could be really entertaining. We might not slap him here, but look at the speed difference down the straight. Is this going to be race deciding? Or is our strategy going to be race deciding? Oh god, the other one's right on my backside. Nissan Skyline takes on 2 Ford GTs. Oh god, excuse me. Now that's where the Ford GT may come unstuck. Sometimes the AI can't handle some of these older, faster cars. So they might have issues and crash a lot. We're faster through these bits, especially if we go off the track like that. But look, if I really go and really try hard through there, look at that. Bye, mate. There's a car off at turn 1 already. Hear that noise? It sounds like there's a cylinder missing. Sounds like there's a proper cylinder tapping. Oh, it's got the power to drift around there. Love it. Now, I suppose the next question is going to be, what is our tyre life like? Are we going to be able to outlive the tyres that are on the Ford GTs? That's going to be the next question. Well, that was very... Oh, God. I was going to say very nice. See what the speed difference is like down here. With that sort of gap, is that going to be enough? Because there they are, glued together. You can just see them flickering in the distance. Definitely getting closer. Oh, I've left that well too late. Oh, no. No. Don't behave like a prat, Charles. Okay, so square one. Scared about these tyres. Although, to be honest, I reckon that the tyres probably have decent life in them on the sports tyres, because they're not made to be like a racing tyre. They're made to be... I don't know. They're not as aggressive, so maybe we'll be alright. Just casually bouncing a very rare Skyline off the side of a Ford GT. Philip Moore, good evening. Hi. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Skyline. Yeah, it really sounds like there's an issue with the car when it gets going from low revs. They're a little bit more hesitant through there. We can certainly make something of that. God. Please don't tell me that those front tyres are already going yellowish. Because part of me thinks that's a very lime green all of a sudden. Oh, hello. Ah, you see, Ford GTs don't like to drift like that. But this is a Japanese car. It's got drifting in its blood. Yeah, we're certainly a world apart from them in that sector. So I've just not, basically, just got to make no mistakes. Field is very spread out considering we're 4 laps in, but this is what people said about the speed of the Ford GTs. Oh, nice, John. Oh, God. Big stutter then. And another one. Oh, what is going on with the stutters, lad? Hello. Oh, I'm glad it's going well, John. Are you recording it anywhere or just playing it for your own good? Then again, no one ever plays GT3 for their own good. You have to be a little bit insane to just play Gran Turismo 3 for the sake of it. But the CLK DTM was a good car. And if I remember rightly, it was the sort of 2000 or maybe even the year 2001 boxy CLK then, wasn't it? Not fully square, but, you know, Bernd Schneider domination era sort of CLK. Ah, nice. I was hoping at some point to see a video or two of that, John. I imagine the grinding is pretty intense. That was something else that I wanted to sort of announce on here as such, is that the previous episode mentioned something at the end. I won't give spoilers for those that haven't caught up yet, but the previous episode mentioned something at the end as a potential workaround to something else going forward, if you catch my drift. That will be streamed instead of being an episode. There will be a stream of me doing that rather than doing episodes. Those front tyres are going yellow. Now, how many laps can these Ford GTs go on tyres? Because I think, to be honest, I'm just going to stay out as long as they stay out. Oh, get off. This is getting intriguing now. So those fronts are definitely going yellow. Oh right, fair enough, John. I thought you might have had it when you were younger. It's a hell of a game. It's very difficult, I've heard. It actually, I think, when you look at, I can't remember who did it now, but somebody did, like, it wasn't a study as such, but they looked at the best money-making tactics in all the Gran Turismo games, and what the sort of, when playing it genuinely, what the most amount of money was that you could make per hour of playing. And I think Gran Turismo 3 was actually the lowest, so it's the hardest to make money on, whereas like the newer ones are easier and easier until Gran Turismo 7, which they've made difficult again. Oh no, we've all gone off. Well, I say all, we've both gone off. Great game though, really entertaining. Hello James, you big melon. Why are you calling me a melon? Oh, I see, I've got a Discord notification. Is that you? Has it come through on my phone yet? No, it's not come through on my phone. And, well, I may be a big melon, but this is a big lemon, this car. I can't believe we've been put up with 2 Ford GTs though. I didn't look at what the prize car was for this, but I did see in the whole strategy to it is that sometimes you might get a Ford GT, so be careful. But I'd say we've got it spot on here with the car we've got. We're going to have to work hard to win this, I think. Oh, alright. We're going to have to work hard to finish second here. Whoa. Yes, James, I told you I had to edit it this morning, the video. So it will be uploaded overnight. No. Look at us all drifting around the first couple of corners. Oh, Dredge, your comment has been held for review, apparently. Let me just sort that for you. I don't know why it's decided to do that. Hit. Sorry, mate. But you are right. It is the right colour for a 400R. Good to see you, mate. And Craig Evans. Hello, mate. Now, the tyres are going just about as yellow as this car, which just worries me. We're not even a fifth of the way through yet. Understand. We need to get past that first GT. I don't know why I did that, Dredge. I also don't know what on earth is going on there. Ryan Millington, oh my goodness me. Hello, son. How are you? Hope you're doing alright, mate. It's been a while. The understeer is becoming real, but I really need to push now to not get beaten by these sodding things. Please pit. Okay, so they're not pitting yet. I think we need to get some clear track if we pit after them, even before them. That's becoming a real issue. That's becoming a proper issue around there. A GT4 series. Now, I've never played Gran Turismo 4, so that wouldn't be a bad shout because it would all literally be new to me. I played a bit of Gran Turismo 2 when I was younger. A lot of Gran Turismo 1 and 3, but then never 4. And I've only played about an hour or so of Gran Turismo Sport since, and then that's the latest one I've played. So yeah, I think Gran Turismo 4 would potentially be a good idea for a series. But the thing is though, admittedly, you know, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but there's not really many people watching them, to be honest. Compared to the Tower Simulator 3 content I've been doing, that's getting thousands of views at the minute. And, you know, I've got Gran Turismo 2 videos from, God, 3 weeks ago that have got like less than 50 views, less than 20 views in some cases. And, you know, these take longer to edit than the Tower Sim videos, so I'm not sure if I'll do another series or not, but we'll have to see if the demand is there. Yeah, I've heard it's the best in the Gran Turismo series, so I hope to fall in love, as you mentioned. Right, these guys are not pitting yet. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, good stuff, Millie. Good stuff, lad. Glad you've been watching, mate. Come on. Come on, get round. Oh, this is going to be hard work, this. You know, if we don't win this, we've got to then reschedule to do it again, so I'll do this instead of when I'm going to do the Seattle one. Go on. That's understeer, which we have a lot of. God, the rest of the field has been absolutely obliterated. There's definitely a car that's been off a few times, which is the one at the back, but we've nearly lapped him in 9 laps. Fourth gear was not the one around there. Super Riley, good to see you, mate. Hope you're alright. Come on, Skyline. Please just last until we get these 4 GTs pitting. Please tell me they're going to pit this time, and then we'll just pit the lap after. If we can just get 1 lap or so on them every stint. Still nothing. Oh my god. Looks like scuffed Rudskogen, just in reverse. That's not a bad shout, actually. Alright, don't break away, come on. Nice and tidy. Oi! I'm actually having to try now. I bet John's loving this. Exploring every single track limit, that's right. You know me. Got to stay ahead. This is a Skyline against 4 GTs we're talking about. For anyone that's missed it so far, there is sort of strategies and things online for all of this, and people did mention I didn't look at the prize cars because I don't want to know what we're going to win for this. I don't want to look at stuff like that. I don't want spoilers, but people did say sometimes you can end up against a Ford GT if you're unlucky. We've got 2. Now, I've not seen that before in anyone's replays or videos online. But I think, to be honest, we're what? What was the limit for the horsepower? 591. We're about 170 underneath that limit. So I think if we do that for each one of the races going forward, if we really do go under that limit and make it difficult for myself, I say we, but you know what I mean. If I make it difficult for myself going forward, I think that's, you know, it makes it more entertaining, makes it harder work. We thought we were going to be in for a really big scrap against the Venturi in the last race, but we weren't. Okay, so carrying on. The Fords are still there. Oh, that last chicane is fantastic. It's one of the best corners I've ever driven in any game. I'm really careful into there now because I'm scared of it. Front tyres are going orange, so the understeer is real. But I've got into a bit of a rhythm with it now, and we're actually coming up on lap traffic. I'm wondering whether that's going to make a difference to the AI, whether they're going to be able to handle it or not, because we didn't get to see it in action really at Grand Valley in the 300 kilometres. Just concentrate. Oh, it's the Corvette Grand Sport. No wonder. No wonder it's been going off. Yeah, you're right, Dredge. They are starting to struggle a bit, aren't they? Definitely. I think it's definitely the power advantage that's keeping them in the race. To be fair, Jakob, I hate to say this, mate. I had a nightmare trying to get my PS2 to work on my PC to record. But having it just in general on a TV is really good fun. It's great to play it again. Now I'm emulating this on ePSXe. Look at the Corvette. Bye, mate. He's really struggling, isn't he? He's going to get right in my way now as well. Need to get round him as easily as possible. Thank you. Thanking. Now get in the way of them GTs. Listen to this thing, it sounds great, doesn't it? 17 minutes in. Race should be between an hour and a quarter, an hour and a half. Oh god, it's not behaving through there. Understeer. Okay. Oh! The Corvette spins off at the hairpin. Brilliant. I know, it's funny, isn't it, George? You've got to love it, mate. You've got to love some of the races in Gran Turismo. It's the fact that these massive crowds turn out to see 6 road cars race against each other for 50 laps. Right then, are they coming in? No, they're not. We just need to know what their stint is like, basically. We need to know how long they stay out for. We need to try and do that while building a lead. I am pushing, but the car is understeering like mad now. It's floating sideways everywhere. It's going to feel great when we get new rubber on it, but this is not ideal. Down to third. I hate that corner. I have done the whole playthrough. I love the rest of the circuit, but I hate that corner. There's another bit of traffic ahead. Now, there was a Subaru in this, wasn't there? So the other cars are what? A Subaru Impreza, a grey one, and the NSX, which I imagine is the car that's just going onto the start-finish straight now. Oh god, that was an early change down. That was a big mistake. Yes, it's the Subaru next. Okay. Please pit, because I'm really feeling this now. Still not pitting, man. What have we got to do? Oh, God. Flipping out, that was lively. They definitely catch us up down the straight and into there, but then it's this section. If I get this bit right, we're all right. But it's really feeling bad around there. The weight transfer and the initial turning is horrible. Oh, that Subaru looks so ace, doesn't it? Look at that. All right, mate. I was just admiring your car, thank you. Gally would be proud. I've got a mate who's got one, a GC8. Yeah, Bono. We need Bono on the phone. Then again, he's sodded off to Williams, hasn't he? Oh. Oh. Spent a while looking at a comment then, James. Oh, that's first gear. Oh, don't let it fall apart now, Chaz. Hey up. Is there someone off at the final corner? Please tell me he's in the pit wall. Oh, he's just stopped in the pits. Oh no, he's getting going. That's the NSX. Oh, have they come in? Or is that the Subaru going in? Oh no, they're too far. No, I think it's the two GTs that are still going. Oh, God. Yeah, I can definitely see a GT there. It's white. Car off at the first corner. Oh, no. I think we're going to have to come in this lap because this is feeling awful. We'll be in on lap 15, lap 30, and then lap 45. Look at that. That is not going around there now. It is gone. Bono. Bono, my tyres are not just gone. Like, look at that. It is absolutely dead. We saw them go off a proper cliff at Grand Valley on the TVR. Oh, no, I think one of the GTs has come in. Either that or it's been off the circuit. Because the white one was there, but the blue one was not. Yeah, that is abysmal handling. Yeah, we're coming in. I can't do another lap like this. Oh, my Christ. To be fair, I've got to be careful because I might not even make it into the pit lane. Look at how slowly I've got to go. My word. Right. Lap 15, we're done. Oh, my God, my thumb. Unbranded drink. There goes the GT. That's the NSX. And then that's going to be the other GT, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so they've gone one lap longer. But look, we haven't lost that much time. I think the blue GT had a bit of a mistake on the first corner when it came out of the pits. Right, let's get used to having grip again and let's not destroy it. So what we've got to remember is we're on fresh tyres for a lap or so more than them. We need to take advantage of this. This is going to be interesting how this works out now. That's what makes it exciting though. Oh my God, it feels absolutely amazing. Oh, there's a car off at the hairpin, I think. Yeah, exactly. Dredge, I need you to be my race engineer, mate. Then again, you're all like my little race engineers in chat, aren't you? Isn't it great, this game? Isn't it just great? Okay, car's in, and I think that is the GT. Yeah, both the GTs are in, and look at that. Because we've had decent tyres on for just a lap now, and have been pushing in clean air. Look at that. Bye, boys. It's in a bit. That's the white one on its way out of the pit lane. Lovely. But yeah, we will need to gain a pit stop's worth, like John said, because I don't think I could get to lap 45 and have tyres like we did and then do 5 laps on them in that condition. Ford Shelby GT, hello. Good evening, hope you're alright. Welcome to the Apricot Hill 200 kilometres. We're against 2 Ford GTs in this race, which I haven't seen before. And we're in a bit of a tyre war with them. So I'm going ham. Excuse me. Going ham now to make sure we beat them. Just catching up to the NSX now. Good lord. Whoa. I'm wondering whether we maybe get to like 12 laps of this stint and then pit, just to save those last 3 tyres, those last 3 laps of the tyres absolutely dying, and it means that we get a little bit more out of the tyres at the end of the race, because then when would we pit? Lap 27. Oh god. Oh god. Right, okay. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop doing maths, Chaz. Drive. So lap 27, then what would it be? 12 laps after that, lap 39, and then that would give us 11 laps at the end. So it would be 12 in this stint, 12 in the next stint, and then 11 in the last stint. So I reckon that would probably work. What do you reckon? What's the general consensus in the chat? Because that was a silly mistake to make. And that might have cost us a bit, that. Yes, Jakob. Okay, it's the white GT that's behind us, and the blue one I think is just going down the hill. We've got traffic ahead, which, as mentioned, is going to be the NSX. Yeah, the brake bias on this certainly doesn't like me. Whoa. It's hard to push through that chicane and get away with it, you know. We're coming for you, NSX. And the white GT is coming for me. Just need to not approach that first part too quickly. As long as I get through that bit, I'm alright. I think my mistake is flying into the kink and then hitting the brakes, and the car just does not decelerate at all. Oh, big weight transfer there. Heck. Let's get the back end out a little bit. We know that we don't need to worry too much about the rears in this, of course. It was the front right that was dying in that earlier stint. Look at the NSX. It's getting absolutely mugged. Beautiful though. I like it in yellow. I hate it in that dehydrated wee gold that everyone seems to have them in. Really don't like that colour. It's like when people get the ePSXe M3 in that horrible urine gold as well. It's just, I don't know. Have it like a warm yellow, but not like, yeah, urine. I am doing manual shifting, James, yes. With the triggers. Little short shift for you there, mate. See, I made that same mistake again there. I went through the kink fast. NSX is having a good little slide and all. Oh, look where you're going, Chaz. Dakar Yellow. Yes, George. Isn't that a skin for the AK-47 on CSGO? Absolute pro, James. Absolute. It is weird, actually, getting used to using effectively X and square with your thumbs and then on the D-pad for steering, but then having to do the gears separately to the steering. So, like, to do that with the triggers while you're also steering with that same hand is weird, because in most other games you use the triggers for accelerating and brake, and then I use like what would be circle and square or B and X on an Xbox controller for the gears. Anyway, it's a weird thing to get used to for this game, but oh god, I think I've done it so far. I think I've done alright. So we're going to pit on lap 27, and then we're going to see how that strategy sets us up against the GTs, because I think if we go any longer than that in this stint, the tyres are just going to be destroyed. God's sake, Jakob. Yeah, there is music. Unfortunately, Gran Turismo 2, as mentioned in the Grand Valley 300, it plays one song when you're in the race, and then it plays that same song over and over again. I'm not sure if that's only because it's on an emulator and it would cycle through songs in the actual game on a PlayStation, but oh well. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually, James. I didn't think about using those for gears. So James actually sold me this controller. This is the Xbox One Elite controller. It's a gorgeous bit of kit, lovely thing. And he, oh god, he used the analog stick then for a sec. Do you see that? It's got these little flaps on the back of it underneath. Don't know if you can see them, but there's little flaps there, and they're almost like gear shift paddles that you can hit with your extra fingers that you don't use. Now you can have 4 of them on the bottom of the controller, or you can just take them off. And I use them for buttons on Rocket League, and it's really useful for that as well, when you like want to just drift and use the handbrake and stuff. It's not a bad idea actually to use those for gears, but then again I'd have to map them to be the like the triggers. Good stuff, Riley. How's practice going, mate? Don't know if you saw my my lap time around the Top Gear test track, but based on that leaderboard, I think I'm 14th in the world on Circuit Superstars in the Top Gear test track thing. So the ones that have been submitted to that Discord anyway, but that puts me like 14th in the world. Yes, James, this Elite controller is I've certainly been getting some use out of it. It's been used for the entire series of this and Circuit Superstars. I couldn't face using a controller for Power Wash Simulator though. That's mouse and keyboard all day. I've had my money's worth out of this controller, mate, in Rocket League alone. I mean, that's not good for tyres, but that looked great, doesn't it? They're starting to go yellow now. Yeah, I'd have to... I think it'd be B and X that I'd use for up and down on the gears. Oh god, oh god. So we're not flying away from that GT, but I think we've got a much more comfortable gap now. I think the end of that last stint and pushing on the tyres when they were shattered actually really helped, because I was able to manage it just a bit better than the AI was. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I'm loving your 1400 loss. Oh, that'll teach me to read comments. I was looking at Riley's comment, and what was I saying about a comfortable gap? Sugar. Oh, it's there. Oh no. Oh, good stuff, Riley. I'm glad you're getting a decent PC, mate. While I've started recording some more content on Circuit Superstars over the last few days. So maybe we'll have to get together for a session sometime and you can show me how fast you can really be, because I'm definitely not at your pace. So that extra spin certainly wasn't, oh god, certainly wasn't helpful. Yeah, James, I'll have just a Pepsi Max, please, to be fair, mate. I don't drink brews. I don't drink hot drinks and people think I'm weird. Still a few more laps to go then before our next pit stop, but that white GT is definitely closer. The blue one I think is out of the picture now. Not completely out of the picture, but still not a mile off. That'd be good, mate, if we could do that, Riley. Be good to get a few of the pros together for a sort of, I don't know, just some sort of video recording for my channel, just to show the pace of everybody. Like a race of champions. Not a race of champions, not like a knockout thing like that, but, you know, a one-off thing for the sake of a video. Like a sort of a masters race. Be good to do something like that. I know Minardi and maybe White Van Gaming and some of them boys might be up for that. That could be a laugh. Okay, we're getting understeer central around there now. We're about to hit halfway point in the race though. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. I want to see a couple of likes coming in when we get to that halfway point. Oh aye, juicy content, mate. That's what we're all about now. Now man's it that 1k, innit? I'm sorry, second gear, I love you really. Okay, that was very poor on that chicane, Chaz. Who are we about to lap here that we've suddenly caught? Is it the Corvette again? Yeah, it's the Corvette going in for new rubber because he's absolutely shredded them tyres. The Corvette's not having a good time, bless him. Alright, come on. We need a bit of concentration now. Let's not let the tyres get absolutely destroyed. We're going to pit on lap 27, so we're still going to have decent pace in the tyres by the time we pit. And we know that if we need to extend the stint at that point, we can. We've lapped everyone else so far. Except for the two GTs. But I like that challenge though. I'd rather it be a bit of a challenge and a strategy race rather than, you know, walking away with it like we eventually did at Grand Valley. I'm sure you lot would like that as well, in comparison. So I'm not going to just go for the fastest possible car that I can. I want to go in a car that's maybe 100 horsepower under the limit and have it on sports tyres instead of on racing slicks. And make it a proper challenge for yourself, you know? Okay. Now into the second half of the race we go. Smash that like button, please. Revving it all the way up. Definitely opening a gap up now over the GT, but these got tyres that are, what, one lap newer than me. They also seem to struggle at about the same time I did, so it'll be the end of the next lap when we pit. We'll hit the rev limiter there. Turned in well early as well. That front right hates me for that corner. Tidy. I'm going to never want to drive this circuit ever again after this though, aren't I? Oh god, it's let go there. Whoa. It wanted to kill me then. It really wanted to go. We're about, what, 2.3 seconds off our best time with these tyres? Yeah, maybe 2.8. Okay, so pitting this lap. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That was not safe. Yeah, those tyres are definitely going now. You can hear them screaming. Come on, clip that polygonal apex. Field's nice and spread out now. I think the blue GT's definitely fallen away a little bit. Maybe had a spin or two or something. Pitting this time. Second pit stop of the race. So how many laps did they do then? I think they're still going to pit near the end. They're going to do as many laps as they did before. They did what? 16 laps before they pitted, so what's that times 3? 30, 48, so they might pit with 2 laps to go, unless they're clever enough to carry on. Anyway, in we go. Oh no! Oh, you're joking, I thought I cut it close. Oh, sugar, that killed a lot of time. Number plate's wobbling. There goes the white GT. Where's the blue one? Oh, we've done much better this time because the blue one went past while we were still stationary last time. There it goes. And we're on fresh rubber as well, so let's see. Okay, hopefully that little knock into the tyre wall wasn't too bad. Cold tyres for a moment. Got some temperature in them around here. Perfect place to warm up your tyres, this. There we go. Temperature suddenly sorted. Yeah, definitely not ideal that, was it, Riley? Oh god, I just don't want it to kill tyres by doing that. Now we're on fresh rubber, they're on knackered old tyres, so I think these overlaps are what's going to make the difference mainly. Because I think on new tyres they're still not as quick. They're obviously better down the straight, and that's the bit that doesn't use the tyres as much. Obviously that's not as dependent on tyres, I should say. Are they in now? Is that one of them in? No, that's something else coming in, is it? Ah, whatever it is coming out of the pits there. Is that the Subaru? I better not have been the white GT. I don't think it was it? He's not got that much of a lead. Oh, well, there's the blue one. We know the blue one had a bit of a problem last time with traffic coming back out of the pits. So thank you, Mr. Subaru. So we've now got a pit stop in hand over the blue GT, which makes a big difference. And now the Subaru is going to kindly let us through down the inside, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh no, I've got it deep there. It's going to mug me, isn't he? No. Haha. Hi James, how's your brew? Come on. Yes. White GT seems to have quite the lead, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's the map making it look a bit more substantial. Those blokes are used to thinking things are bigger than they are. Oh god, that was messy. So it'll probably be another 2 laps or so before the white GT comes in, so we've got a bit of time to rein him in at least before he does pit. Blue GT is going to be coming up behind us now, overtaking the Subaru. Lap 30 out of 50 now, so 2 2/3. No. Yeah, well, 60% of the way through. I hope the GT's just gone off again. Oh god, I wasn't concentrating. He's still not made it past the Subaru though, which is important. Oh mate, shortbread, yes. Shortbread is absolutely the best, mate. I love me some shortbread. Shortbread, a brew, and me playing Gran Turismo 2. Hang on. Shortbread, brew, Gran Turismo 2. Good Monday night, that. Okay, I think something tells me now by the gap between those two green dots behind us, the GT has got past the Subaru, and it has. Somehow I could tell that was a Ford GT. So, oh, whoa, it didn't want to turn then. That was weird. White GT needs to make its mind up and get pit in soon, please. It's not going to pit this time. So we're going to be pitting on lap 39, and then we're going to go to the end of the race. So that we're only going to pit like 3 laps after they do anyway. So this could get interesting. I just hope to God that they aren't clever enough to just carry on at the end for those last 2 laps. 1 kilo of shortbread at Christmas. Oh, what a shame. What heartless sods. We've got a kilo of chocolate down here, or I think 800 grams. Yeah, I'm living on Pepsi Max at the minute, to be fair, Riley. We actually started drinking a lot of Coke Zero during lockdown. Before that, I'd never really. I'd always sort of got like 2-litre bottles of stuff, or I was just drinking juice. And then for ages, we just started buying like 24 or 30 crates of Coke Zero. And I lived on it for so long, and then we eventually, I think we went to the shop one day and they didn't have any in, so we got a crate of Pepsi Max. And honestly, it's changed my life. I've always said that Coke's better than Pepsi, but when it comes to Zero versus Max, it's not anyway. We're catching this GT, you know, we're really catching it. We won't be if we do that. Yeah, properly on his tail now. Look, there you can see the colour of his car. It's James sending me photos of. This better not be what I think it is, James, or I'm going to show everyone on YouTube. Oh, I can't look now. Corner. Oh, the shortbread selection. Oh god, I flicked the wrong bit of the controller then. You tried telling me Zero is better than Max, I told you to die on that hill, mate. I used to think so, George, but honestly, like, I think in time, I think we tried Coke Zero again, actually. I think we ended up with like 8 cans or 10 cans of it in one of them boxes. Oh god. And yeah, I don't know, it just wasn't the same. It felt a bit too strong. No, that's not the right phrase. Like, it was too, I don't know, I can't think of the way, like, it wasn't as satisfyingly sweet as Pepsi Max is. Oh god. But the one thing that I will say about these drinks though, is they do, if you just drink a lot of them, they make you feel hungry. Is that the GT going in? It is, look at that. So he's into the pits, and we have the race lead. So now we need to just hope and pray that the AI is not clever enough to just carry on for those last 2 laps at the end of the race. Because we're coming in on lap 39. So both the GTs are in. And we have got a solid lead now. Yeah, I love it. It's looking a bit more convincing at this point, isn't it? Let's get on and off that turbo. 1 kilo of biscuit is mad. You're not wrong, James. You are not wrong at all, mate. We have the 800-gram bar of dairy milk down here, actually, that I've admittedly eaten way too much of for Christmas. Surprised, actually, in myself that I've not got it out on the desk now and I'm not sort of just licking away at it like a salt lick as this race goes on. Oh, Lord. Whoa. Sorry. Sorry. Pushing a bit too hard there. So, let's have a debate then in chat, seeing as you're all seemingly... Oh, God, my arse is killing. Seeing as you're liking a debate at the moment, or at least I thought you would be, with the whole Pepsi and Coke thing, let me just make sure I stay on the track first. And stay in the right gear. Nissan Skyline, R32 or R33? There you go. Figure that out. Because I love an R33. I absolutely love them. However, something about me just thinks that the R32 is that a little bit more mental. Bit more raw, a bit more old school. Oh, hang on, James. YouTube's holding your comment. Don't know why it's doing stuff like that. Hey, imagine if that lost me all my progress now. That'd be great. Interesting. Riley's gone with R33. Jakob's gone with R32. 34 is better than 32. 33 is better. You know what, Dredge? I don't think I can disagree with you. Other than, I know the R34 is the better car, but I don't know. I just... Yeah, no, I don't think I can disagree with you there. I do love a 32, though. But the 34 is just absolutely mental, isn't it? But when it comes to R32 against R33, definitely the R32. I wouldn't say no to any of them if someone turned up at my door and said I'd won them, but yeah, I think the R34 is definitely the bonkers one. I haven't bought one in this game yet, actually. We've got, obviously, some of the Japanese GT cars. The GT500s. We've got those versions of the R34. We've got the Calsonic one, and we had the Jex one, actually, a couple of episodes ago. Spoilers. But the, yeah, I've not actually had a road going R34 yet in this game. I'm excited to see what we get for this race as well. I've also heard that there's multiple prize cars for these races, so sometimes you'll get one, sometimes you'll get another. So if we went back and did the Grand Valley 300 kilometers again, we could win a different car to the Subaru that we won. Spoilers. Skyline's your second favourite car, is it, Ford Shelby GT? What's your favourite? I don't think I need to guess for very long, do I? R32 and R33 and R34, yeah, man. All of them are really good, aren't they? They've all got their pros and cons, really. R34 obviously had a lot more tech in it than the R32, and it made it a better car. The R32, though, is a little bit more raw. R33 is just like the bigger brother of the R32, but I always find, like, it feels a bit more refined than the R32. A little bit more dumbed down. Yeah, you say the 33 is heavy, Dredge. To be honest with you, I can believe that with how this feels sometimes. We're going to be pitting on the next lap. So we're going to complete this one at least, and then thrash these tyres once more before they get put in the bin forever. Now, I mentioned before the Seattle 100 miles. I'm not sure what car we're going to be using for that yet. So I need to look into what we can potentially do there. I'll do a little bit of testing beforehand just to check sort of what cars we go up against and what the power limits will be and so on. But I think we're going to do it on sports tyres again, and make life a little bit difficult for ourselves, because that's what makes the more entertaining race. Whoa. Whoa. Something was in the pits there. Staying in third there, using the low revs. Whoa. Becomes hypnotic after a while playing this game because of the frame rate. Oh, it's just understeer, understeer, understeer around there. This really is, I think with the length of the stints, I think I did call it, to be fair, quite well. Not to blow my own horn or anything, but it feels like this is really the sort of lap where the tyres do always start to go off, about 12 laps in a stint. And then this is going to be our last pit stop of the race, actually. So this is going to be the last major setback against the GTs, and I think the GTs aren't even going to be ahead of us by the time we come out the pits. Well, I don't think that they're going to go all the way to the end. Whoa, hello. They're definitely not going all the way to the end on the tyres they've been on. So, let's do it. One more pit stop. They're only just coming around the final corner now. We're already getting moving. Okay, so it's the Corvette. Oh, and then it's the NSX, and then it's the white GT. That's alright. It is looking good indeed, John. But it's not been easy, has it? That's the good bit. It's not been a very straightforward and simple race. Might have looked straightforward, but it's definitely not felt it. Compared to Grand Valley, where we just breezed away eventually. You know, we pitted a bit out of sync with the Venturi first time. After that, it was a walk in the park. Spoilers! Oh wow, this feels fantastic on new tyres. NSX going for a ride. And that poor Corvette has been dragged around this race. A Group C debate. Well, I think we all know that the Porsche 962 is the best Group C car of all time. But I don't think it's the best looking. I think it's very pretty, but I think was it the Toyota 88CV or the CV88, whatever it is? I think that's probably one of the prettiest Group C cars of all time. Or the Jaguar XJR14, was it? Absolutely wonderful looking thing. The purple one, the last one they did. The most refined and most mental one. Looked fantastic. But yeah, we can talk Group C cars. Go on, Corvette, go on. Style it out. Lovely. Nice job, lad. You did it. You did not die. Well done. American car sees corner, does not die. GG. Right then, 11 laps left to go. And we've got that GT in our sights. He's probably going to have to pit again as well, so to be fair, I could just sit here and not push that hard and just take an easy W. Yes, the 905 is a very good shout, George. I saw the Peugeot 905 in the flesh for the first time at the museum, the Le Mans Museum at Le Mans in October last year. And my word, unbelievable. Actually, no, it was September, sorry, but yeah, saw the 905 next to the 908. Saw two of the 908s, and I saw the, what's the new one? The ePSXe or whatever. Can't remember what it's called now. Well, the newest one, the crazy grey thing. I didn't realise they had one there, but yeah, you walk through the last bit of the presentation and the last bit of the tour, And you go through this little black curtain and suddenly you're just in a silent room alone with it, and it's just crazy. It's really eerie. It proper gave me goosebumps. I just wasn't expecting to see it there, and suddenly you're face to face with it, and you know how angry that thing looks. 9X8, yeah, that's it. Well, look at the difference around here. We've absolutely spanked the GT around that bit. Track limits are getting abused a little bit though, I must admit. Going chasing, we're going chasing, we're hunting for GTs. Can you imagine though, if we didn't have the GTs in this race, the rest of the field would not have bothered us at all. So it's been good to see this sort of level of competition. I think maybe we set 150 as the sort of power that we go under the limit by, instead of just like 100 or 110. Although then again, aren't we like 180 under in this, or 160 or something? Let's just see that speed difference again though, look at the Ford. Because, you know, the AI, the only thing they can really do is just have more power than you, and that's where they can beat you easy. Other than that, they can't outdrive you. I mean, they can smack you out of the way. Oh, the TS10, yeah, the TS, when it was called the TS010. Wasn't that the black thing they tested at Anglesey and it broke a driver's rib around turn 1 or something with the V10? That was an awesome bit of kit, wasn't it? I don't think it ever raced though, did it? Or did it race just not very well? We're in the lead, by the way. We're winning the race. And I couldn't be happier. Look at my face. We've just hit an hour as well in the last minute or so. I think the 787B is overrated as a race car, but as a car, the 787B is absolutely incredible. I do love it. The sound, the look of it, all of it, it's just great. Because it still looks really old school. Even for its time, it still looked old school. It just looked like everything else that was about at the time. Well, the race lead is ours. For now. Whoa, God. Okay. Chill. Oh. Yeah, fair play, Dredge. All the way around, go on. Oh, you trying it as well, mate? Are you trying it as well? In a way, I kind of hope that we get like a car that I don't like for winning this so we can sell it. I just want the money. Now, as I did last time, directly after this, I'm potentially going to be recording the next episode so I can get editing it and get it ready to go out as soon as possible. Hello, Niall. Oh! By the way, those of you that have been watching the Gran Turismo series, I'm not going to be mad if you're not up to date, but which episode are you up to watching? Whereabouts are you up to in the playthrough at the minute? This is number, what, 83 did I say it was? Can't believe we've done 83 episodes of this. I thought I'd do like 10 and then either get bored or someone would tell me stop being silly. You can't make a serious series out of this. Oh. Ah. Oh, well that's a big slide. The tyres are already going yellow. We're only 6 laps into this stint. I don't know who's where in this race. Which one of those dots behind is the Ford GT, but we'll be alright. Yes, Dredge. That's fair enough, John. It's all good, mate. 74's quite far in, to be fair. Through some of the last few episodes, actually, been through some really fun races. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy the upcoming ones, because they're really good. I think between 70 and 80 has probably been my favourite saga of it at the moment. Oh, God. And to be honest, John, I'm not surprised you've been busy. Weren't you doing something with the Le Mans 24-hour, the virtual Le Mans? Le Mans virtual, get it right, Chaz? Oh, God. That was dodgy because I was trying to read a comment while driving and I've not learned my lesson yet. Riley's on episode 45. Nice. So still plenty to go for you, mate. I might have given a few spoilers away in this so far, but oh well. Only those of you committed to catch this live will be worried about spoilers, or committed enough to catch this live will be worried about spoilers. So thank you, I must say actually, thank you for those of you that have jumped in so far and chatted away with me while I do this race. Suddenly the brakes aren't working. The only thing people were doing. Yeah, it was a big shame to be honest, but I mean, I like R Factor. I think R Factor feels great when you race on it. The actual racing's really good. I just don't think it looks that great. The way the cars move and everything as well just doesn't broadcast that nicely. But the thing is, for what they need it to do for Le Mans Virtual, you can do the most stuff with it. That's the thing. You can mod cars into it. You can affect how they behave. You can BOP them really well. You know, it's the customization level of R Factor that really has the appeal to that series, I imagine. Oh, good stuff, John. Do you enjoy it, mate? I imagine it's a hell of an event to work for. I really do. Well, I did really hope to commentate on it at some point or join the boys, but they've got a very loyal team of people behind that. Oh, God. Heck. Also, John, are you going to be doing any more series on traction that you can tell us about anytime soon? I honestly loved your grid playthrough, and to be honest, I think I'm probably even at the point where I'm going to watch bits of it again because there's certain episodes that I feel I may have skimmed. Well, yeah, the fact that motorsport games have the license, yeah, but I just, yeah. I just hope that whatever happens is for the better of all parties involved. That's all I hope. Oh, I can imagine it takes a hell of an effort to sort it all out, John, because there's a lot goes into it. It's massive. To be fair, it takes a team 2 weeks to set up an R Factor server. It's not a simple beast, is it, R Factor? Oh God, turn 1 is not a simple beast either. Come on, Chaz. Oh, the flat-out games were pretty ruthless, weren't they, Shelby? I do love Gran Turismo, really do. I'm not sure what my favourite franchise would be though. I lived on the Forza games when I had an Xbox. I started on Forza 2, that was the first one I ever played. That was so good. The soundtrack was incredible. Forza 3 and 4 I played quite a lot of. After that, I don't really remember playing much of them. I think Forza 4 was my last one, but the amount of time that I spent in all those games was ridiculous. Okay, so we're on lap 46 out of 50. Just remembered there's a race going on here. And the car is handling like absolute backside. Mainly because my fatigue is setting in. After an hour and 8 minutes. I hope so, Dredge. But to be honest, I think they've said that that's going to be the last one, isn't it? I think they've said it's going to be the last Le Mans Virtual. I'm sure someone said that somewhere. I know Max Verstappen won't be back after his very damning comments. But anyway, enough about that. We've got a race going on at Apricot Hill. I like Gran Turismo a lot as well, Shelby. It is a phenomenal franchise. I do hope that there's enough interest generated for me to do another series, but these take a lot of time to edit. My friend Craig, Evanzo7, that was in the chat earlier on, helped me get Gran Turismo 3 running smoothly when I did a little bit of a play test on it, just to make sure. Because the first time actually, God, I can't remember how long ago it was now, but maybe 2 years ago, I started recording a Gran Turismo 3 series. And I got to a certain license test and the game just kept crashing, and it was just purple and green squares all the time on my screen, and it didn't work no matter what I did. So the whole thing had to go in the bin. But then eventually Craig gave me another version of the emulator and the version of the game he'd been running, which he'd been playing on successfully, and it worked. So I know that Gran Turismo 3 works, but I've heard that Gran Turismo 4 can be a real pain in the backside to get working. So if there is the interest there, then I may do it, but at the minute, based on the views that this is getting, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Because these videos do take a lot longer to edit than other stuff, and to be fair, they don't get anywhere near the amount of views that other stuff's getting. My channel is very much Tower Simulator 3 at the moment, and then that's getting all the views, and then nothing else really other than my sim racing broadcasts. Sorry, John, I'm reading your comment bit by bit, mate. Oh, that'll be good. To be fair, I've got them. I'll have them Le Mans videos ready to go, actually, and I'll watch them all in one go. Because I'm really impatient, so I'll watch like the first two, and then I'll just be itching to watch the others, and then never really get around to it. Need for Speed Underground 2 is not a bad shout, James. There are a number of games that I do want to play, to be fair. There's another PlayStation 1 game, or a PSX game, that I've got lined up to play, which is a lot of fun, but I don't think it'll be a very long playthrough if I do any sort of like career mode or anything like that on it, so we'll have to see how long that lasts. Okay, so there's 2 laps to go here at Apricot Hill. I can't believe we're already getting to that point. There's a New York track in Gran Turismo 4. Nice. Don't do us over, Corvette. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, that's interesting to know, John. That it does work, but you just get... See, I don't mind the odd little glitch, because the thing is, if you're doing an episode, you can just explain that, you know... alright. You can just explain the glitch, and, you know, that's it then, and it's been touched upon, and... Yeah, it can be excused, I think, because we're not running it on the original systems, you know. Oh, I think the GTs have both come in the pits. It's a bit of a shame, really, but oh well. I think the race was decided with that final pit stop. What emulator and... Well, what emulator did you use for that, John? Was it PSX Fin? Actually, no, that's PSX, isn't it? Was it PCSX2 or whatever it's called? Because... that's the one I've been using for Gran Turismo 3. I've got, I think, version 1.6 of that. And that's the one Craig recommended that I use for Gran Turismo 3. Until I wasn't looking then. Yeah? Flipping out. Well, you know what? People are saying a lot of great stuff about it. So, maybe I ought to give it a go. You're a legend, John. Thank you very much, mate. Okay, final lap, everyone. Final lap. Tyres are dying. Car is, well, it's done alright on it, this Skyline. It has done alright. It may be a boaty R33, but it's done its job. It's a proper Nismo R33 as well, so... yeah, good car. And in yellow. There's a car up there ready for lapping. Is it the Subaru? No, it's the NSX. A $1 million R33. Is that how much these were? Really? Anyway, enough about that. Stop moaning about my R33. We've done it. We have done it, squad. We've won the Apricot Hill 200 kilometers in a very yellow R33. Beautiful. And of course the AI is going to crash the car. That poor Corvette. That poor Corvette. Wow, they really do. Flipping out. I'm happy with that. I'm well happy with that. Look at that. We only won by 29 seconds. I think we beat the Venturi by, what, 2 laps at Grand Valley? That makes it more exciting. I think that was a much better race than Grand Valley. How far behind was the other one? I only want to know that one. 46 seconds. So, you know, top 3, 46 seconds. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's get past it. And... wow. Yeah, but John, I've never played GT4, so if I do a playthrough of that, it would be genuine first-time reactions. Oh, look at that. Best lap, 125.8. Oh, my thumb is absolutely killing. Let's take in that wonderful prize money. $500,000. Think of all the Daihatsus and Mazdas and Subarus we can buy with that. We've got a lot of challenges coming up still. I made a little note of all the races that we've got in the manufacturer challenges. We've just finished Mazda, haven't we? Oh no, we've still got to do the last few races in Mazda. Suzuki have got 4 challenges. Nissan have got 8. Honda have got 7, and then Subaru have got 3. And then the manufacturer challenges are done. I'm going to potentially stream me trying to get gold in all the license tests. I've semi-committed myself to doing that. So they could be some, I don't want to say fun streams further down the line. Thank you very much for the congrats, John. Thank you all for joining me for this. It's been another lovely stream. It's been nice to chat away with some of you. We're not done yet, though. Don't forget, we're going to have to look at the car that we're doing next. And then we're going to look at what's going to be coming up in the next episode, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Mazda AZ1 challenge, which is the next thing to do. And I'm no way excited for that at all. Come on. You can see how much loading time I cut out. There's the trophy. So 591 horsepower for that. What's the horsepower limit at Seattle? It's going to be the same. 591. Are they all the same? There's no horsepower limit at Laguna Seca. So we're going to have to look at what cars we go up against and things like that. Rome, I imagine, is the same then. Yeah, because I don't want to absolutely slap it. So oh, now that's interesting. Less than 300 horsepower at Trial Mountain. I did not know about that. You only get 150 grand for that. Then again, it's only 30 laps. And then unlimited for Special Stage Route 5. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go for maybe, oh, I don't know, 400 horsepower as the limit. So then we don't smack everything out of the way. Anyway, we'll figure that out when we get to it. Only 150 grand for the Rome one as well. I did write down how long that race normally is, because I don't think that's a long one. It's usually about, Seattle is about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Special Stage Route 5 is about 1 hour and 5. Laguna Seca is about 2 hours. And the Rome one's about 2 hours as well. The others I haven't written down yet because, yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit of planning just to make sure. Because, you know, you can't risk doing a race like that and risk having a stream for it all and it be absolutely toss. So, what car have we got? Because last time we won ourselves a Subaru. I thought I'd scrolled all the way down there and we'd won a racing modified KA. Impreza rally car. Oh my god. Anyone that knows me knows I love a Viper. I absolutely love a Viper. One of my favourite cars ever. And we've just won that one. Haha! Yes. Now, we did have a Viper from another episode, didn't we not? Which we racing modified. Yes, this one. And we did it in blue. Was it blue and white? Yes, look at that with them white wheels on it. I think that's even prettier than the one we've just won. But still, that's the proper race car version, that one that we've just won. An actual racing GT1 Viper GTSR. Oh, that's fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Oh, beautiful. I'm really happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that. We did win, Craig, yes. We did, mate. It wasn't the easiest race either. It does need a different livery on it, though. Yeah, you're right, Dredge. But still, I think, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. To get £500,000, a 250 grand Viper, which is the proper race car that I'm going to keep hold of. Maybe use it in a run-through of something further down the line. You never know. These cars can still come in handy. That is going to be all, though, for what is effectively this episode of Gran Turismo 2. Let's quickly look at the following challenges. What have we got coming up next in the game? Because I'm going to be recording some episodes on these. We're still stuck in Mazda. Oh, what are you doing clicking on that, Chaz? We've done the Demio race. We've now got the AZ1 challenge. And there's only one race there, so that's going to be pretty easy. We're just going to buy the car, maybe lightweight it or something and do that. After Mazda, we will be moving east even further to Suzuki, where I think they've only got a couple of challenges, I said, maybe 4 races total. Yeah, Alto Works and the Cappuccino Cup. So they'll be coming up in the following episode or two of Gran Turismo 2 here on Chaz Draycott Media. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate having you all here in the chat. It's been an absolute pleasure as always, and hopefully I will see you again very, very soon. But as for now, enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. I'll see you in a bit.